Most women think polarity in love is about what you do, how you speak, how you ask, how you negotiate. But polarity is not a strategy. Polarity is a state of the nervous system, and no one teaches women how to live in a body that feels safe enough to receive love. In my past relationships, I was living in what I now call functional femininity. On the surface, I was loving, capable, supportive, but underneath, I was in survival. I was giving, organizing, fixing, anticipating. There was so much masculine output coming from my body that there was no space left for softness. It wasn't that I didn't want to be feminine. My body simply didn't feel safe enough to rest there. Around 2 months ago, I got married, and today I live a completely different reality. I am provided for emotionally, financially, energetically, and what matters most to me is this. I didn't teach my husband to provide. I didn't argue, negotiate, or demand. I changed my internal state, and the relationship reorganized itself around that frequency. Peter Levine, the founder of somatic experiencing, explains that when the nervous system is stuck in survival, the body cannot receive, only manage. A woman in survival will overfunction, overgive, and overadapt. And here's the paradox. The more a woman does to secure love, the less polarity exists. When I began working daily with my body, through dance, breath, and somatic regulation, my system learned safety. And safety changed everything. Let's talk about feminine misalignments that collapse polarity. Living in adaptation instead of devotion, like Clarissa Pincola's test speaks about the wild feminine, the instinctual woman who lives from inner rhythm, not external demand. When a woman abandons her rituals, her preparation, her anticipation, not because she doesn't love, but because she is adapting, her eros slowly dies. Dating energy wasn't effort, it was devotion. And devotion is magnetic. A very important point is also trying to be chosen instead of being felt. In The Queen's Code by Alison Armstrong, she explains that masculine energy responds not to explanation, but to experience. Men don't fall in love with words. They fall in love with how they feel in a woman's presence when you are embodied, regulated, and alive in your body. You don't need to ask to be cherished. Your body communicates it for you. Another common misalignment, forgetting that identity is a daily practice. Joe Dispenza says, your body is the unconscious mind. You cannot hold a new relationship dynamic in an old nervous system. Polarity is not maintained by intention, it is maintained by repetition. The woman who moves, breathes, and turns to herself daily becomes someone love responds to naturally. Everything I teach comes from lived integration, 25 years of embodiment and performing arts since I was 7 years old, and 10 years of personal development as a coach and personal trainer, and my background in linguistics, which taught me how language programs identity, like I don't separate body, mind, and desire, and speech is not possible. I collapse then into one daily practice. That's why I created the Empress Ascension movement, not as a workout, not as a mindset coaching, but as an identity container. Inside, we meet a few days from Monday to Friday for 1 hour. Some days we move, we do the somatic experiences, we do more practical body work, and also we dance. Some days we integrate through voice and coaching. This is where masculine discipline becomes internal structure and feminine energy finally feels safe to open. So we can integrate and embody perfectly and come to this perfect balance. So you can now pre-order. I will give you the link below. And you can do it either monthly or yearly, doesn't matter. All I want is for you to enjoy this beautiful opportunity, because the woman who practices devotion daily does not chase love, success, or purpose. They reorganize around her. And let me tell you that soon we will also do some workshop here in YouTube, some live workshops where you will get to experience for 3 days exactly this, how this training is. So you can see it inside, just a demo for 3 days. Remember, your body is not separate from your destiny. When you train your nervous system to feel safe, alive, and receptive, love does not need to be negotiated. This is the art of polarity. Not doing more, but being more inhabited. And remember, discipline and keeping your daily life balanced, structured, and organized completely around you, having the discipline to also commit to this kind of program, which requires you to connect certain day, a specific hour, Monday to Friday, and you can really experience and get to develop your discipline, because this will help you relax, be creative, and be able to receive and be in this receiving mood. I'll see you inside the Empress Ascension. You can pre-order now, and remember, the Empress always rises.